Hi guys, my name is Kate. I live in St. Petersburg, Russia, and today I want to talk about why Harry Potter is so popular. I mean both films and books. I will be sharing just my thoughts and ideas, and also I intend to talk about why I personally like stories about Harry Potter and which one of them is my favorite. So let's start with the popularity of Harry Potter. I don't know anyone in Russia who don't know about Harry Potter. So everybody in Russia heard of him, almost everybody watched the films and enjoyed reading the books. And the reasonable question is why it is that? Why Harry Potter is so popular? Firstly, to my mind, magical world is very attractive for us because sometimes our lives can be really boring and grey. Our lives consist of routine, of the constantly repeating actions. And it can be so wonderful to sink into the wizarding world, if just for a while. For instance, I live in St. Petersburg. This city is considered as one of the most beautiful in the world, but at the same time it is one of the greyest. There is a lack of sunlight here. I know that in some countries the climate is a lot worse, but still a lack of sunshine and also a lack of daylight during the winter impact on us. If we talk about first approximately 4 movies about Harry Potter, they are really colorful. Falling into this magical world is a spectacular experience. We can really be absorbed by this world. It can give us something that we don't have in our lives or don't have enough. So the first reason why Harry Potter is so popular, it is the wizarding world itself, which is really alluring. Secondly, all stories about Harry Potter contain some mystery which is solved at the end of every series. As you probably noticed, detectives are very popular nowadays. Harry Potter killed 2 birds with 1 stone. It combines 2 of the most fascinating genres, fantasy and detectives. Thirdly, Harry Potter stories are very touching, undoubtedly. They are about friendship, love, self-sacrifice, moral fiber, and other incredibly powerful and magnificent things in our lives. Fourthly, some clever people believe that Harry Potter stories contain symbols and illusions. For instance, some people think that Lord Voldemort is very similar to Adolf Hitler. I mean the theory of superiority of one race or ethnic group over other. In the magical world, it is the theory of superiority of pure-blood wizards over mudbloods and muggles. So, Harry Potter books have some deeper meaning, and it can be interesting for some people to try to uncover this deeper significance. It turns out that Harry Potter books are a workout for brains. Some people savor the process of finding symbols and references in these books. In addition, I can remark that it is really interesting to watch how the main heroes change with time. I refer to actors. Children become adolescents and then become young men and women. It is really interesting to observe. As to my preferences, I like the most the third part, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I talk about movie. I didn't read all books, so I don't have the whole picture in my mind. I can't tell which is my favorite. But I watched all films and the third part is my favorite. Why it is that? I consider that this part is transitional. It is not only for children anymore. This film has some shades of grey, some dark mystery, but still it is not depressing. Hitherto there is no death. Also, this film, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, contains one of my lovable topics in literature and cinema. It is time traveling. Sometimes it seems gorgeous to be able to travel through time. Maybe I like Harry Potter because I watched these films from the first part till the fourth part inclusive in my childhood. So if I want to feel calm and safe, like I think I felt when I was a child, I can just rewatch these films or even think about them or imagine some scenes from them. It helps me feel better, it entertains me. As to the fifth part, well, it finished with the death of Harry's godfather, Sirius, and it was great tragedy for Harry. The sixth part ends with Dumbledore's demise, and the seventh part is about war. I know that the fourth part also ends with the death of Cedric Diggory, but still I don't regard this film as depressing. You know, it's like the beginning of horrific and gloomy events that will happen in the wizarding world later. As the seventh part, I can't avoid the impression that adults imagine themselves wizards. I had the impression that adults played games. Maybe it was because I wasn't in Harry Potter topic for a while. I mean, since I watched the sixth part, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, past several years, I remember my impression after watching this part. I was bewildered because before, Harry Potter movies made me feel happy, and it turns out that last three parts made me feel oppressed and sad, to be honest. So I regard three last parts of Harry Potter movies as depressing and dark. I know that all these films, from the first one till the last one, is one big story. But still, I don't want to rewatch three last parts. Nevertheless, I want to read all these books. I wonder how Rowling described all these events, atmosphere, relationships, feelings and experiences of the main heroes. Well, that's all what I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what are your ideas about popularity of Harry Potter and which book or film is your favorite. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.